From the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, October 30th of 2024. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, Grenadians to pay respect to the late Governor General Sir Daniel Williams, GCMG, KC. Reignited tensions between GUT and government as the union claims some teachers remain unpaid. And World Bank-funded comprehensive assessment of Grenada's road network continues. In regional news, Barbados to host a regional forum on development, while internationally, row erupts as President Biden appears to call Donald Trump supporters garbage. And coming up in sports, Windwards pulls off a narrow win in CG Super 50 opener, while Hetmeyer is included in the Windy squad for English series starting tomorrow. All the details right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The dispute over unpaid salaries has reignited tensions between the Ministry of Education and the Grenada Union of Teachers, as unfulfilled promises of payment have left some teachers still waiting. More in this Rena Pierre-Thomas report.
On Thursday, October 24th, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Aaron Francois, made the announcement that all teachers with outstanding salary payment was made.
I am pleased to report that of the 392 teachers which we indicated that were up for reappointment and that we had some delay in salary payments, we can report as of today that all these teachers have been reappointed and they have been paid their outstanding salaries.
5 days later, October 29th, President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Jude Bartholomew, via social media, rebutted the announcement, saying this is far from the truth. According to the President, while a significant number of the teachers were paid, there are 14 teachers who have not received any payments. He gave an update on social media late Tuesday afternoon.
So nevertheless, we saying from 392, we recognize that it is coming down, and it is coming down. We had from 392. The information we collected and what we have so far, we have about 14 teachers who still have not received any form of payment. Some of them from September. We have teachers who did not receive any pay for September, and we have teachers who, of the 14, who did not receive any payment for both September and October. We had persons who received payment for September, but did not receive payment for October. So the information from the Ministry of Education really and truly is false, is wrong. We're telling the nation that this matter have been settled and such, and all the teachers were paid. That is not true. That is incorrect.
Bartholomew said the issue at hand is no fault of the teachers, but rather that of the government. He is calling on the administration to foot the bill that unpaid teachers have acquired based on accrued loan interest due to delayed payment.
So some of the teachers teachers receive the net salary, but the monies that came to them when they checked the financial institution, their loan and mortgages and such was not serviced. We asked our rep from the Public Service Commission to convey to the PSC that we want, after the teachers would have been paid the normal payment for the monthly salary, as the Public Service Commission, and we're asking the Ministry of Education and we're asking the government of Grenada to look at this even after this is over, because we want really and truly the teachers or the government to honor that part and to pay the interest rate for the teachers in the bank on their mortgages, because that is not through their own fault.
In addition to the 14 teachers, the GUT president said there are a few other teachers who have not been fully paid or have been partially paid.
In addition to these 14 teachers, we still have some other teachers. Whose salary have not been paid. We have Miss Denisha Pope, South St. George governments, and no salary for June, July, and August. We have Jason Andal, St. Giles Anglican, no salary for June, half for the month of July. We have Kayla Walcott, Bonnet government, no salary for April and May. We have Martha Penny, Grenada Boys Secondary School, no salary for September. And we have Rich Charles from, again, GBSS, no salary for September.
With the announcement made by the Minister of Education, the President says they are watching with keen eyes to see how the October payment of teachers will unfold. He further explained that the GUT has since submitted all the names of the teachers who have not been paid to the relevant parties and is awaiting an update. In early October, teachers, with the support of their bargaining agent, the Grenada Union of Teachers, staged a mild protest that later escalated. This action stemmed from frustration over the government's failure to ensure timely payments to both permanent and temporary teachers. As far back as May, it was reported that over 300 teachers had not been paid or reappointed, causing financial distress and prompting calls for action. GBN reached out to education officials to comment on the announcement by the GUT president, but attempts were futile. Rena Pett Thomas, GBN News.
A comprehensive assessment of Grenada's road infrastructure is underway. Beverly Tellisford tells us more in this report.
Grenada's road infrastructure has faced scrutiny for years, particularly regarding the width of the road in some areas, inadequate maintenance in others, and the overall condition of the routes drivers navigate. Chief Technical Officer at the Ministry of Infrastructure, Kevin Blash, has announced an ongoing road asset management system, which is a comprehensive assessment of roads that government has embarked on, funded by the World Bank and executed by a team of consultants. These consultants are on the ground carrying out their analysis to evaluate the nation's road infrastructure and plan for future improvements.
So what they are essentially doing is cataloging the current inventory of roads that we have.
Okay.
They are also looking at things such as the road condition in terms of roughness, the geometry, the drainage or lack thereof, other road furnitures and so on, sidewalks, etc.
The team would also be observing Grenada's motoring population, as the quantity and size of vehicles utilizing the roads are essential to determine the specifics of the roads.
Part of the scope involves conducting traffic counts as well, which is also important for the design of roads moving forward. In a sense, you need to know the size of vehicles, their weight, their numbers, to be able to correctly size the thickness of the various layers of the pavement as well. Part of the scope would also essentially give the ministry or the government a good idea as to the current condition of most of the roads, and as well as give you a priority list in terms of current condition or future projected deterioration, to at least be able to streamline the repairs in, should I say, a 3 to 5 year type arrangement.
According According to Carlisle Glean, Chief Executive Officer of Glean's Construction and Engineering Company, a newer road network needs to be designed to serve traveling purposes.
Roads have several functions. It's not just to get from point A to point B. I'm from Bow. They say it's a town that never sleeps, so people go by the road. Going by the road is an activity. You know what I mean? So there's a social function. Growing up, I mean, just driving from Goa to St. George's, you see guys playing football and cricket in the road. Yes. You know, so the road is more than the road. Yeah, and so I'm saying where we are with roads, we should really be looking at a two-pronged approach. Our historical and cultural roads, that's the existing inventory. But we need to be designing a new generation of roads, right? To take goods and working people efficiently from Liverpool to Point Saline.
Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Meanwhile, one of several complaints highlighted is about roads not being properly repaved after utility work involves digging those roads up. Chief Technical Officer, or CTO, at the Ministry of Infrastructure, Kevin Black, said the ministry strives to ensure that utility companies maintain the quality of the roads.
Is it a perfect system for now? No, everything needs, some work, especially some of the repairs that need to take place in terms of when utilities would have to do some work. So it's something that the ministry does have to, take a bit of a stronger stance on. So I guess I could give that commitment that we can, try to hold some of the utilities' feet to the fire a bit more, to ensure that the timeliness of some of the works is implemented.
The Chief Technical Officer said they're actively coordinating with utility companies like the National Water and Sewage Authority, NWASA, at various road reconstruction sites to avoid situations where utility work occurs right after a road has been freshly paved.
We have been trying to engage better with the utilities, so that we are a bit more proactive as opposed to reactive. So, for example, at the new road we are constructing at the cliff, we intend to replace the aged infrastructure from some of in terms of the pipelines in that area now. So at least because the pipe that traverses the area presently is nearing the end of its useful life from conversations with NWASA, and then essentially we are trying to put in a backup line underneath the new road. So at least when it is opened, we shouldn't see any issues in terms of the road having to be excavated to put in pipes because we didn't envisage it happening in a timely manner. And it's something that we're actually trying to do progressively on some other roads that we are trying to do.
A new tea derived from the cahoba tree, an ancient plant deeply rooted in the Kalinago tradition, will soon be available on the local market. Nisha Paul tells us more.
Cahoba Organics, a new locally produced tea derived from the cahoba tree, is set to hit the market in the coming months thanks to the efforts of agro-processor Dalton Charles. Charles, a descendant of the Kalinago people, is the driving force behind this venture, drawing on his heritage to create a product that embodies Kalinago traditions. The cahoba tree, once central to Kalinago culture, was believed to be extinct. However, rediscovery and cultivation of the plant have enabled Charles to share its ancient benefits in a modern form.
We thought it was extinct for the past few hundred years. Out of rediscovered it in 2019 in St. Vincent. And did a lot of research on it, and now I'm packaged a tea, both in a bamboo tea caddy and with pouch. Looking to officially launch it on the 2nd of March next year. But the research was ongoing for years, and rediscovering the plant, which was the most important plant in our previous culture in the Caribbean, was a blessing.
Traditionally, he said, jojoba has been used to cleanse the liver, boost immunity, control blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and improve heart and brain function. The tea is currently being tested in several markets with promising results.
So I have a market in Europe, already testing on that market. I have market in Canada, already testing. St. Vincent and Grenada, that product is basically a St. Vincent Grenada product, and then regionally we'd go regionally. By now on launch date, I would have a lot of feedbacks from people that will purchase those packages and use, and then the final product now will be A+ product going into the launch of the Emperor. I have those at 6 cents, but other than that, no other company have it yet. On the launch from next year, then it will be nationwide, basically.
Beyond the tea production, Charles is working to construct a Kalinago village in La Poterie St. Andrew to preserve and showcase Kalinago culture and heritage. The village features indigenous plants such as the jojoba tree, along with native animals and traditional structures. Charles hopes that in time, the site may be recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Funds from Jojoba Organics are expected to support the completion of the village, which Charles envisions as an educational and cultural hub for both locals and visitors. Through the project, he aims to keep Kalinago traditions alive while offering a unique wellness product with deep-rooted historical significance. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.
This is news at 7 coming up. St. David residents commend Republic Bank Grenada for ATM machines installed at Corinth gas station. Stay with us for the details.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
We are immensely pleased and honored for GRENLEC's generosity towards the school. This project is the refurbishment of the Home Economic Center. When GRENLEC decided to partner with us, we were truly appreciative. This center would afford us the opportunity for our students to be engaged in practical life skills.
GRENLEC, energizing our community.
Paying is faster and easier with Glow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Everything you want. Make home yours anytime with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Get value for your money. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Courts have it all. Home is what you make it. Top brands, you're sure to get it all. Courts have it all.
Courts has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Courts Ready Finance. Courts, make home yours.
Brace yourselves for 4 electrifying nights of intense football action in the 14th annual Carib Wagiti Super Knockout. This week, we're back at the Victoria Park in Grenville for more thrilling matches. Friday, November 1st, kickoff time, 7 p.m. Game 1, Courts Ready Cash, Queen's Park Rangers versus 10 XO Legends. Game 2, South Spartans versus Trenchtown FC. Saturday, November 2nd, doubleheader, starting at 7 p.m. Game 1, Wickham Construction North Stars versus St. John Sports Club. Game 2, FC Camahorn versus Shantimel FC at 9. Then on Sunday, November 3rd, the excitement continues. Game 1, Spice Mobile Idlers versus Foot Golf. Game 2, Paradise FC Youth versus Police Sports Club. Then on Monday, November 4th, the final night of Week 2 is at Monroe Playing Field, Grand Dance. Game 1, Just Sports Player Development Center versus Combined Northerners at 6 p.m. Game 2, IAL, Honvet Sports Club versus Blast FC at 9 p.m. Admission only $20 for each action-packed day. The 14th edition of the Carib Wagiti Super Knockout is on. Don't miss a game.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Government has issued a list of activities it plans to spearhead in remembrance of former Governor General Sir Daniel Williams. First, the national flag will continue to fly at half-mast on all government buildings and other establishments in Grenada until sunset on the day of the funeral of Sir Daniel Williams. Secondly, the period of mourning will be observed from today, October 30th, to November the 4th. 3rd, they'll be lying in state at Houses of Parliament. The body is placed on view to allow the public to pay its respects on Friday, November the 1st, 2024 at 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. The Governor General and government officials will view the body first from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And then tributes will be offered at the Good Shepherd Church in Petit Bakai, St. David on Friday, the 1st of November at 3 o'clock p.m. A condolence book will be available for signing at the Ministry of Legal Affairs until Monday, November the 4th. The funeral for the late Sir Daniel Williams, GCMG, KC, will be held at the Church of the Immaculate Conception in St. David on Monday, November the 4th at 12:30 p.m. As Child Month 2024 draws to a close, Councillor Shauna Cuffey from the Ministry of Education is urging parents to prioritize their children's mental health. Reflecting on the theme, I am your child, I am your priority, Cuffey emphasized the importance of safeguarding children's emotional well-being and highlighted several areas that can contribute to distress in young people.
What do they have to be stressed about? Everything. The world has changed, and our children have been abused sexually, physically. They're being bullied, cyberbullying, physical bullying, right? And with all of those dynamics happening around them in childhood, these things are stressors and off balance, and that's what causes them distress. And distress is bad stress.
Discussing how parents can foster a healthy mental state in their children, Cuffey advised creating a safe space for open communication and encouragement, which she said are crucial to helping children feel supported and valued.
What we do is we build our children's character and we affirm them. We let them know that they are loved, they are enough. We find what their gifts are. We foster positive self-esteem and self-worth in our children. It starts with that. If we do not deal with the self, then the self could be broken. The self could be destroyed. So we start with self-worth, self-esteem. We also start with positive ways to communicate. If something happens, what do you say? Who do you speak to? Let them know who can be trusted. Let them know that you're there for them. Let them know that you are there for the long haul to support them.
With a rise in single-parent households across the island, the need for community support and resources has also increased. Cuffey pointed to several government services and community programs designed to assist parents in managing these challenges and fostering resilience in their children.
Many programs. We have the parenting council here in the Ministry of Social Development. They do a wonderful job. You have counselors, you have social workers, you have mental health nurses, and people out there who are skilled and qualified to give you the tools and the keys for parenting and for self-care. Actually, I know that this Saturday coming, there's a wonderful conference for women. We want to feature the single mom because the single mom is highly stressed. You want to learn how to nourish your soul? Attend that conference called Replugged. It's all over social media, and it would be a grand experience, just 4 hours.
Grenada's Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell speaks of his administration's plan to implement legislative reforms addressing the decriminalization or depenalization of marijuana by the first quarter of 2025. Prime Minister Mitchell made the disclosure during an interview as part of ongoing efforts to modernize the country's approach to cannabis regulation.
Sure. We actually do have a committee in place. The committee's been doing a lot of work already. We're at the stage where we are optimistic that certainly come by the first quarter of 2025, we should certainly have legislation in place to address the decriminalizing and depenalizing of marijuana use to a limited extent. The key thing would then be to put the necessary framework in place to actually develop the medical marijuana side of things, which is a bit more complex.
Prime Minister Mitchell emphasized that the upcoming legislation will not only address the decriminalization of marijuana, but will also lay the foundation for a robust medical cannabis industry.
What we are seeking to do first and foremost is for people who use marijuana for personal uses in small quantities and so on. I think as part of the decriminalizing or depenalizing would be to say, look, this is a personal choice. If one is an adult and they choose to make a choice to do that, the question is, should we criminalize this or not? And should we be spending all the state resources trying to arrest them and lock them up and having to go to court and all of that? And our position is no. If we want to discourage marijuana use, really it's a question of health education, let people know the pros and cons of doing so, and hoping that people make the right or informed choice. So this is not to advocate for the use of smoking of marijuana.
He acknowledged that while decriminalization is an essential first step, developing a viable framework for medical cannabis is a more intricate task.
All the other commercial activities from plant-based, whether it's alcohol, whether it's sugarcane, associated, whether it's tobacco, and the cigarettes and the cigars that come from it, and all of the other things that goes with it, whether it's paper, whether it's clothing, bags, all of the byproducts that could be used, actual medicines to deal with all of the various ailments that we know the plant has uses for. So the idea basically is to say, one, let's decriminalize, let's depenalize, and then two, let's actually develop a regulated industry that encourages the use of the plant, not for smoking or just for entertainment, but essentially to actually create byproducts and medicinal byproducts out of the plant.
The Prime Minister's remarks underscore Grenada's increasing interest in capitalizing on the potential benefits of the cannabis industry, both from an economic and public health perspective. Residents of St. David will now find it easier to access their cash as Republic Bank Grenada has boosted the community with the installation of a new ATM, enhancing convenience and connectivity in the parish. Rena Pierre-Thomas has this report.
Residents of St. David are praising Republic Bank Grenada for their move to install one of the ATM machines at the current gas station, describing it as a much-needed service in the parish.
Very good. Yes, it's very good. Well, if you had to go quite in town, I had to go Granville and you want some cash, you come right here. Yes, I think it's very nice.
Once it's closed, it's better for a lot of people. So when they come in the supermarket, get a chance to go and just go in the tail and get the money. Yeah, because yeah, certain people just have the card and they don't have no money on them. They have the card and then they just go in the machine and get the money.
For me, I believe it's a good thing because, like, for St. David's people, or even people, like we say, high up St. Andrew's side, well, St. Andrew's at least had it easier because they had Grenville, but us in St. David's was either we go way to town or way up Grenville. So with the addition to the machine here, it makes it very easy, you know, for us to get money easily instead of using the Connex, which, you know, charges you extra. So yeah.
On Tuesday afternoon, the bank hosted a grand opening ceremony introducing the new service to the community. Prime Minister and the parliamentary representative for St. David, Dickon Mitchell, who was among those in attendance, welcomed the initiative and the location chosen for the ATM installation.
I think we all look forward to this moment. We are happy that it has come, and I want to thank Mr. Braveboy for giving Republic Bank the opportunity to in fact have the ATM machine here. It's on the main road, it's in a central location, and I think it makes it, notwithstanding that I'm sure Mr. Singh and ATM will come your way soon, it certainly makes it highly accessible, I think, to all the residents of St. David. But not only St. David, I think for all those who have to traverse between St. Andrew or St. Patrick, and particularly St. Andrew and St. George, this is truly a central location, and I think it allows for persons to have access and access to financial services. So I'm very happy about the strategic location that was chosen to make sure that it happens, and about the fact that there's also a bit of parking, from what I can tell, which also makes it much safer to use so that people can come off.
The Prime Minister spoke about the positive and economic effects of the new service.
So we certainly welcome this fact. You may not know it, but St. David is, by population, the fastest growing parish in Grenada. So notwithstanding the increased economic activity, we also want to be able to preserve the uniqueness of St. David, preserve the environment, preserve our historical and cultural practices, while at the same time encouraging significant economic growth and development. And And for those who have already made St. David their home and will continue to make St. David their home, and for those who are coming to St. David, we want to make sure, obviously, that we have the amenities that would allow for a high standard of living.
Grenada's ambassador, Anderson Peters, was the first to use the service of the automatic teller machine. Marina Thomas, GBN News.
Still to come, UN Day celebration highlights Grenada's 50th anniversary in the UN. That story when we return.
Tourism is me, tourism is you, tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
I am your responsibility. Love me. Take care of me. I have a voice. Please listen to me. Daddy, can you hear me? Make me a priority. Mommy and Daddy, respect goes a long way. Remember, I am your child, so please go the extra mile.
A message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Everybody, fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. You them boss dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 now, them man make a hard on them man. Me a 38 but you are 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. What is that easy? No what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Christmas is all about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, match with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sissons. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sissons Paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks, from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sissons hardware dealers nationwide. Sissons, internationally tested, brilliantly affordable.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bet, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
This year's UN Day celebration highlighted Grenada's 50th anniversary in the UN and the government's efforts to achieve the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. The event featured flag representations, strategic plan discussions, and interactive booths showcasing UN initiatives in Grenada. In a UN Day message from Roxy McLeish Hutchinson, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, she said as they reflect on these 5 decades of Grenada's UN membership, the United Nations has been a steadfast partner in this journey. She said through its agencies and initiatives, the UN has provided vital support, helping Grenada overcome challenges and achieve critical development milestones. Kennedy Roberts, Grenada's SDG ambassador, further emphasized the crucial role of partnerships and public awareness for the global goals. As the event went live on Facebook and YouTube, planning teams from government ministries and agencies showcased their innovative, inclusive approaches to education, climate resilience, and strengthening interministerial data management for national security. This was an opportune moment to inform the public of the, quote, whole of government alignment of programs and initiatives to the SDGs and the UN call for building a brighter, more sustainable future globally. Stay with us. We'll have your regional and international news right after this break.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
What
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true. Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
And good evening, sports fans. The excitement of the 14th edition of the Waggy T Super Knockout continues to pick up momentum. This Friday inside Victoria Park, Courts Ready Cash QPR will be looking to cash in on 10XO Legends in Game 1. Game 2 in the evening features Sab Spartan against Trench Town. Games are at 7 and 9 p.m. respectively. On Saturday, there are two matches featured at the same venue. Starting at 7 p.m., Wickham Construction North Stars will play against St. John's Sports, while FC Cameroon will be looking to get the better of Chantemel FC. Sunday, we'll see another doubleheader with Spice Smile Adlers SC hosting Foot Golf at Victoria Park. Game time is 6 p.m. The Windward Islands Volcanoes opened up their 2024 CG United Super 50 Cup campaign with an improbable one-wicket win over the Guyana Harpy Eagles at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. The Harpy Eagles, after winning the toss and choosing to bat first, posted a respectable 274 for 5 from their 50 overs, thanks to half-centuries from Captain Tevin Imlach and Kimo Paul. The Windwards then, after finding themselves struggling at 58 for 5 in the 12th over, pulled off an improbable chase, reaching 277 for 9 with 3 balls to spare in the end. The major catalysts for the successful chase were Descartes and wicketkeeper Dylan Douglas, playing only his second List A game. The pair added a crucial 81 runs for the 6th wicket before Descartes fell in the 26th over for a well-played 60 off 62 balls, including 7 fours and a 6. After the fall of that wicket, Douglas continued, eventually falling for a top score of 90 from 100 balls in the 43rd over with the score on 223. Darryl Cyrus, batting at 9, contributed a crucial 29 alongside Douglas, but fell with just over 4 overs left, with the Volcanoes needing a further 30 runs for victory. The Windward Volcanoes will face the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy on November the 1st. And meanwhile, TNT Red Force opened up defense of their CG United Super 50 Cup with a 60-run win over the combined campuses and colleges in the 2024 season opener at the Sir Frank Worrell Memorial Ground in St. Augustine. The CCC, after winning the toss and choosing to field first, did well to reduce the defending champions to 194 all out in their 50 overs. In response, CCC, after being 76 for 2 in the 18th over, suffered a monumental collapse that saw them lose their next 8 wickets for 48 runs in 20 overs. The Red Force will next play the Windward Islands Volcanoes at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy on November 1st, while CCC will next play the Guyana Harpy Eagles at the Sir Frank Worrell Ground tomorrow. Guyanese batsman Shimron Hetmeyer has been included in the West Indies 15-man squad, which will lock horns against England in the highly anticipated CG United one-day international home series set to get underway tomorrow. Hetmeyer, who last played the format in December 2023 against England, replaces Alec Alfanaz as the only change from the squad that recently concluded a tour of Sri Lanka. Cricket West Indies made the revelation on Tuesday. The 3-match ODI series begins with 2 ODIs at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua on October 31st and November 2nd, aligning with Antigua's Independence Weekend celebrations, before the final showdown at Kensington Oval in Barbados on November the 6th. West Indies men's head coach Darren Sammy expressed his excitement about returning to action against England. This exciting CG United ODI series sets the stage for a highly anticipated 5-match T20 international series between the West Indies and England, scheduled from November the 9th to November the 17th, 2024. The T20 squad will be announced shortly. And in a significant development, Kolkata Knight Riders are likely to release their star all-arounder Andre Russell ahead of their IPL 2025 mega auction. According to Rev Sports reports, the defending champions are keen to retain 4 players for the 2025 season. Sunil Narayan and Rinku Singh have been named among those 4. The news that Russell is leaving the franchise is shocking. The 36-year-old has been a match winner for the franchise over the last 11 years and was one of the top performers in the title-winning season in IPL 2024. KKR also appointed Dwayne Bravo as a mentor after Gautam Gambhir left the coach to become India's coach. Bravo is the most successful player in the history of the shortest format and did wonders with Afghanistan in the ICC T20 World Cup 2024. He was part of the coaching setup and the team made it to the semifinals. He's expected to have a similar impact in the new edition of the tournament. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Top United Nations Development Program officials, or UNDP, arrived in Barbados Tuesday ahead of the 16th Ministerial Forum on the Development in Latin America and the Caribbean. UNPD's Administrator, Akeem Steiner, Regional Director for Latin America and the Caribbean, Michelle Mouchette, as well as other members of the UNDP contingent, will participate in the forum, which started today and ends on Friday, November the 1st. Mr. Steiner says he's pleased to be in Barbados Barbados, which has been sounding its voice on the global stage. The forum, which is a space to discuss opportunities to build resilience against future shocks that continue to challenge development in the region, has over 150 participants, including more than 20 government delegations. Welcoming the UNDP's delegation and others to the island, Barbados' foreign minister said his country is proud to help host the forum.
You have become a voice on the global stage, and together I think we are seeing, in a world that is very ruptured and very divided at the moment, a very clear voice and clarion call coming from Barbados, from your Prime Minister, but also from the Caribbean as a whole and Latin America, on the world having to focus on not conflicts and confrontation, but finding ways to cooperate and to collaborate.
And the very important conference for Latin America and the Caribbean, which they're here to attend, is going to be speaking in large measure to the question of resilience on the part of small states and our capacity to make sure that that resilience reflects also not just the theory of the financial challenges that we face in the country and the need to adjust and adapt in the context of climate, but what it really means for the average human being, man and woman in the street, how this resonates in the classrooms for our children.
The forum is held at the Wyndham Grand Barbados Sam Lord's Castle. Spanish state media is reporting that at least 13 people have died in flash floods. Authorities in some of the worst-hit areas advise people to avoid all non-essential travel following the heavy rain.
Torrents of water rushing through Valencia and Andalusia in the eastern and southern parts of Spain, leaving in their wake debris, destruction, and death.
A house at the entrance of the town just disappeared after the flash floods, and there are at least 2 people still missing. Officials don't know where they are.
Residents say most roads were inundated, and a high-speed train with more than 200 passengers on board derailed, but luckily came safely to a stop. Officials have since raised the emergency alert level, restricting movement and suspending rail and air services. Schools have also been closed in the worst-hit areas.
Just an hour ago, the water was at this level. It could reach my ankles. But earlier, you couldn't walk here. The water was at this level. You couldn't even see the bridge, so the level's been going down.
Spain's central government has deployed specialized military units to help local rescue teams reach dozens trapped in swamped areas, and heavy machinery is also being moved into towns to help clear debris. Spain's weather department says a rare cold front triggered the adverse weather, warning that such extreme events could become more intense with climate change. Felix Nyawara, Al Jazeera.
Footage has emerged of U.S. President Joe Biden appearing to call Donald Trump supporters garbage. The White House said Biden was, quote, referring to hateful rhetoric used against Puerto Ricans, but Republicans and Trump's campaign have condemned the president. The comments came shortly after Kamala Harris urged voters to, quote, turn the page on the drama and the conflict in politics during a speech in Washington, D.C. on Tuesday night. Trump has seized on the comment and accused Democrats of, quote, running a campaign of hate.
That's yet to be seen. I think one of the things that we do know is that the Trump campaign, as well as Republicans, are trying to liken this to when Hillary Clinton called Trump supporters a basket of deplorables. Will this stick? Will this have an actual impact on the presidential race? Again, we don't quite know yet. We do know that yesterday, Vice President Kamala Harris, in her address to tens of thousands of people in Washington, D.C., in front of the White House, didn't make any mention to this or specifically to the commentary made at that Trump rally, but we'll have to wait and see if this is anything that turns off some of those soft Republican voters that she has been courting.
And that's what's been happening around our region and the wider globe today. Now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Grenadians to pay respect to the late Governor General Sir Daniel Williams, GCMG, KC. Reignited tensions between GUT and government as the union claims some teachers remain unpaid. And World Bank-funded comprehensive assessment of Grenada's road network continues. In regional news, Barbados to host a regional forum on development, while internationally, row erupts as President Biden appears to call Donald Trump supporters garbage. And in sports, Windwards pulls off narrow win in CG's Super 50 opener, while Hetmeyer is included in the Windy squad for English series starting tomorrow. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a pleasant evening.
Win a living room makeover